Hello, people of YouTube. This is Gray's Guitars. I am Steve Gray. Thank you for watching. Normally, I have video on either Tuesday or Wednesday. Typically, it's been Wednesday as of the past couple of weeks because other videos go out different days. But today, we're doing one Thursday. I did do a short on Tuesday for you. I do shorts occasionally, so you are more than welcome to watch those as well. But the reason was because I was actually working on I guess it was a friend of a friend's guitar. I guess I'll call him a friend or acquaintance, whatever you want to call it. But basically, he had a wire that broke loose, so I had to figure out where it went, resolder it, and I did successfully do that. I also successfully took off a pickup cover, the bridge pickup cover, so now it kind of, it was like a Les Paul knockoff. So now he's kind of got the Jimmy Page thing going on a little bit with the uncovered pickup. It's working. I could not figure out, unfortunately, how to get the neck pickup working. I wasn't sure if it was dead. I don't currently have a multimeter. I wish I filmed it for you. I was going to film it for you, but it ended up taking longer than I thought, being I didn't have exactly everything I needed. So there's this thing called desolder wick or desolder rope or cord or wire, whatever you want to call it, and it's used for desoldering things. Obviously, you get the solder joint off of items. I did not have that, so I had to improvise with high heat and a screwdriver, but it worked. So anyway, now that I got that my little spiel out of the way, the next time I do any type of work on a guitar, I will definitely try to film it for you. But this is going to be a kind of quickish video with Harley Benton's quality. So everybody knows Harley Benton. At least, well, I would say the majority of people have heard of Harley Benton by now through the company Thomann. That's the website you can buy it off of. Harley Benton is like a guitar brand, amp brand. They're known for having higher quality specs at low prices. And lately, if you've been paying attention to some of the guitar YouTubers, you would know that there has been some quality issues. So not talking. I mean, yeah, it's like you get a cheaper guitar, there's going to be a little bit of finish issues. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about issues with the electronics. So KDH literally put up this video 5 hours ago
I'm a little bit.
with this Telecaster.
Every now and then, YouTube takes a video.
A Telecaster style guitar. I'm just going to mute it and get to the point where we actually see the guitar. The pickups are microphonics. In this guitar and the other guitar that we saw, I think it was a week or two back from Glenn. So they work. But the amount of feedback that you're getting from them, you can literally talk into the pickup like it's a microphone. That's not supposed to happen. That is some sort of electrical issue that is going on that's giving you an immense amount of feedback where, like, you touch the guitar, it rubs against you, or anything like that. It could just be a grounding issue, as we found out. I want to show you the other video as well. But this is a Telecaster style guitar. Pickup-wise, these are like old gold foil pickups. And yes, the older pickups typically have more feedback. They're not wax-potted. But at the same time, just the sheer volume, the sheer ridiculousness feedback. I'm unfortunately behind a cell phone tower, and I mentioned that in a lot of my videos, that when I turn on my amp, I have interference. There's like this weird buzzing, beeping noise coming through my amp at all times. If I bring it somewhere else to my buddy's house or something to play, it goes away. So it does it through every amp I've ever owned. Ironically, I think the one that it did it very quietly through, where it still did it, but it was a lot less noticeable, was my Marshall MG. I had a Marshall MG full stack. A lot of people do not like that solid state. I had no issues with it. I did tell it to get something better, but if that's all I had to work with, that would have been perfectly fine with it. But yeah, I mean, interference is one thing. Having an actual grounding issue is another. Let's see if we can find the video. Let's see here. I think it was with a flying V. Yeah, sorry, 2 weeks ago here. So this is Glenn, all other popular YouTuber here. And the issue with this guitar, no, was it this guitar? I'm gonna find it. It was one. Here it is. I'm sorry. It was this thing. So as you can see, what he's doing is he's scratching the crap out of the backplate. So this thing had a very thick coat of paint on it. was not properly grounded was the issue. And certain pickups do need to be grounded. Passive pickups need to be grounded. Technically, actives don't. It all depends on the system. Certain active pickups are grounded. In this case, this one was. It wasn't grounded properly, and he was getting the same exact issue that KDH was getting. I don't know KDH's real name. I know this guy's name is Glenn. It's Spectre Sound Studios. But yeah, that's like a major issue. Like obviously, they're cheap guitars. You're just spitting them out. Yes, you can exchange it, but if you're in the U.S. and you're buying one of these things, I know they have a reverb shop now, but depending on the prices, as I went through in my previous video, sometimes it's actually cheaper to have the guitar shipped from Germany. So you definitely need to compare the shipping prices on the Tone website and on Reverb, but it's not acceptable even for a cheap guitar. I mean, you would think that at the very least, with quality control, you would plug the thing in, turn the volume up, probably put on some distortion because statistically, someone's going to be using distortion through that amp. Through an amp when they play the guitar, and see if there's like a massive amount of feedback or if the pickups are microphonic where you can actually talk a sentence through your amp through the pickup. So be careful. That's what I'm going to say. I mean, if you're ordering off a Reverb, probably not as big as a deal because they have a really cool return policy, money back guarantees. Having to reship a guitar overseas, that is a problem. Or having to do what Glenn did and literally rip apart the guitar to fix it, and they're like, oh, it's an easy fix or whatever. It's an easy fix for somebody that knows what they're doing. A lot of people that are buying Harley Bentons, it's maybe their first or second guitar. They don't have a lot of money. Some people are buying them for the heck of it because they're cool guitars, but a lot of people, you don't have a huge chunk of chain in your pocket, and then you get it, and you're like, oh, well, I have no tools to fix this. I don't own a soldering iron. I don't own all of these wrenches and screwdrivers and such to fix it, nor do I know how to do it. And then you get to spend another $100 bringing it to a tech for them to hunt down what the heck the issue is with it, and they have to fix it. So it's you just got to be careful with Harley Benton. Is pretty much what I'm saying. Is be careful. Maybe stay away from their active pickups, even though it seems like it's affecting the passive ones too. So their active pickups and their gold foil ones. I haven't heard any issues from other ones. I'm sure plenty of people out there have had issues with these guitars. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. We'll kind of end it there. Just be careful and expect that you're going to have to put in some work if you are currently ordering a Harley Benton guitar, because based on these two videos, I can guarantee you it's happening to a lot of other people too. Please hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell, leave a like, comment down below what you want to see for future guitar and music related videos. I will hopefully be doing a video this Saturday, which I think is Christmas Eve, so in all honesty, that's going to be 50-50 if I get that video out. At the very least, I'll give you a short, maybe I'll give you a demo of the LTD EC1, the black metal, because I did do the comparison between that and the Les Paul Studio, but I didn't actually use the push-pull and kind of give you a full demo of that. So maybe that is going to be in the list for this Saturday if I can get it in time, with family over and all that other fun stuff. But thank you for watching. My name is Steve Gray. This is Gray's Guitars, and as always, have a good one.